Top5rapwebsite.com. You already know what's going on. Today we got new Blackstar, Mos Def and Talib Kweli, No Fear of Time, apparently featuring Madlib. So y'all know you watch this channel. I've done many Madlib reviews. Go check those out and subscribe if you haven't already. These are best reviews, reactions on YouTube. So yeah, first Blackstar album since what, 99? And y'all know Respiration on that original Blackstar album. It's fire. That's my song. So anyway, track number 1, OG. I'll let you know if it's Madlib real quick, because somewhat of a Madlib connoisseur.
Let's go.
Turn that up.
Bismillah.
Welcome to the Blackstar.
Joint pain, corner of the room, both sides. Racks. Such powerful current can make tears touch the eyes. Facts. Grace to every morning, God opened up mine and thine. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Don't notice that any next moment could be the last time you stand on this side. So that son, you're killing them, but only the phony because the real don't die. All God, all good for all hoods and palaces, poised throughout triumph for challenges. Top ranked up and conquer skank, and the balance don't break for any large or small bank balances. The parable of the talented, each generation, the wonders and the wealth of all nations. It's really chump change once you.
Okay, so you know, Mos Def, I feel like this is light work for Mos Def. I feel like this is just a warm up. It's at the wealth of all nations. Adam Smith, did you know, if you know about the wealth of nations, hit the comment section, man.
Take into consideration the living revelation that no soul could escape from. So go on, let a sucker say something. Cause even when it's saying something, they ain't saying much.
Slurp flow.
From a toss to just pray for, stay away from them. Roll through a rise, raise on them. Bang, shine like Gamma Bay on them. Still alive, live from Bedford-Stuyvesant to
Live is one. Biggie.
And even when we die, we will not stay dead.
Live from Bedford-Stuyvesant, the livest one, representing BK to the fullest. That's Biggie. Unbelievable.
And I said what it says, so there it is. The light is not afraid of the dark at all. That part, Blackstar. I want to thank you for helping me reach the understanding. The time is relative and the truth is everlasting.
Okay, Mos Def singing.
For helping me reach the understanding. The time is relative because the truth is everlasting.
Okay, some light work.
This one is real hot. That's on God. Blackstar Embassy. No fear of time. Get paid independent like Cinnamon Nouveau. Like it travels in my journal like Robinson Crusoe. Now I'm the plume, no Daniel Defoe. It's like
Robinson Crusoe. What book is that? Robinson Crusoe. Is that Huckleberry Finn? I don't know. You know Robinson, maybe that's the name of the book, Robinson Crusoe.
Botanical flow, the gravity to pull a planet straight, a sanity that busts up in your cantaloupe flow. We the lions where the antelope roll. Brooklyn botanical gardens and stick the borders with their hands in their coat. Give up the goods or their hands on your throat. Cause so she wrote, but now we woke, right? I'm making it plain to talk to her. Dissecting all the doors of perception to walk through them. They think I'm arguing, I'm not talking to them, I talk through them. Way too many garbage humans, they raw sewage. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. We going bashes. Fascists, them up. That's the parable of the talented, powerful is the cap.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. We gonna bash us a fascist. Okay, political ideology talk.
It's a holiday, mark it down on your calendars. YouTube, they feeding us through a catheter. About to holler at y'all, seen the mood of Africa. Spectacular, boss assassination.
Okay, he said YouTube, they feeding us through a catheter. So hopefully you never got to find out what a catheter is. Hopefully I never got to find out the pain of one. But I know what it is. You know, it's a little tube they put into you to help you use the restroom when you laid up in a hospital. Tube hospital. You're basically saying YouTube is like, you know, I guess second tier shit. I don't know.
Character, Brooklyn got the best rappers per capita. Yeah.
LA do, but I hear you.
You pull it out, you better buy the weapon. Measure influence by the lives affected. Writing records, getting high for breakfast. I crashed for lunch, but I survived the wreckage. By dinner time, I was alive cause I received the message. Heeded a lesson cause I needed a blessing. Gave up the glory, the lies of thieves made up a story. I stood up for the people, I ain't wait till it came for me. Solidarity, and that's on God.
I want to thank you for helping me reach the understanding.
Okay, that's track number 1. on one listen, it's cool. It's a little warm up, but you know that can't be it. It gotta be more. Track number 2, So Be It. Nothing special about that beat, I noticed. This Madlib right here.
Right.
For sure.
Y'all sing.
I seen Bay, Mos Def.
Raise the shade, cooler than the steel, put the blade to a point. It's worldwide currency, they wishing well coins. It's high fidelity bang, they speak a leak noise. And now they Chuck D level, y'all at petite level. High gun, do travel, spread love, beat devils. Walk soft and carry the crow magnum. Shots glove and smashing the short rainy fragment. Breathe fire, spit smoke, blow away your ashes. Smart enough, dumbass, this ain't bomb class. Atmosphere above that, you can't touch that. Real, forever real, they can hate it or love. It's bigger than hip-hop, hypes and wicked government. Brooklyn a war winning and not give a in this. You winning for the most suckerest, dumbest. No getting love in this. And real riders up in this biatch. Dudes more bitch than bitch Reeboks. They arms King Biatch. The base 7-3 ox. These dudes dope in this detox.
So I gotta say, you know, this little flow that Mos Def got, not really the flow to delivery, you know. It's hard to catch every word, you know, because he's kind of slurring it purposely. He's kind of, you know, kind of meshing words together. You know, so I'm trying to catch what he's saying. Talib, I can understand a little bit easier.
Clean up your act, you act like crack. I've been a lot and I will never be that. I got the right and exact in a trap for the rats, the liars and the saps, the posers and the hacks. Landmine, mainline, the spine go snap. Bait, vainglorious, phantasmagoria, crack Pandora, each and every all of you. Whoever you can call, then you better start calling them. Then call the coroner, white tape for all of you. Greatest ain't greater than, strongest ain't strong enough. Biggest ain't bigger than a real small portion of the legendary trilletary top rank officer. Get lost, big boss, this boss, yeah. Chip on your shoulder, I'ma knock it right off your bait. Torpedo, blast, smash the ego. Sniper on the range, sniper bang, no reload. RPG to get free.
Okay, so obviously I'm not catching all these bars, you know. It is what it is. I feel like this is large in part a freestyle. Every time I hear Blackstar, I'm gonna compare it to Respiration. That right there is a song, man. That song sound, except common verse, that song sound really well thought out, well executed. Conviction on that thing. Here, this is gonna take a couple more listens. I like this beat though.
One clip in it, evil done with. Walking like they want trouble and really want. They probably want trick like a ski on the strip. Get money in your midst of a killer pimp. Loud my rhetoricals and ain't said. You can talk till you die and you ain't said this unless you repeating the phrase of y'all busiest. 17th verse of the 25th Ezekiel. Leave. Let us pray for the souls of these suckers.
I'm back, motherfucker. Yeah, January, February, marching with the people. April, may I have a Blackstar sequel to the Black Caucus. June, July, the Black August. September to October, you find me with Black Daughters. November, when we come for that office, the Black POTUS, Black Lotus, flower fall in December. Go after weathermen.
So I don't know if Talib just gave us a little Easter egg there. He said, well, he said September or in the fall, you get some Black Thought. So we're gonna get some Black Thought, Blackstar, Black Thought, new album, maybe new Streams of Thought volume. Maybe a Blackstar Madlib collab. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too deep into it.
Colder than the winter wind. Day after December 10th. We celebrate Yasin's birthday. Brooklyn, New York City, that's the scene of my birthplace. I'm so on top of this popular metropolitans, frolicking with the populace, toppling all the charlatans. My songs of knowledge, the heroes, the need honor, and the promise we demolish, and no Confederate monuments. I'm noticing how these Nazis become congressmen. They're softer than some moccasins away thinking in college.
He said we demolishing these Confederate monuments. He said these Nazis become congressmen.
It doesn't matter if they scholars or got doctorates or hiding behind fake names like Tommy Robinson or bombing them. Plus the sleeve is monogram. If a die come back and perform as a hologram, can tell if it's a boy or a girl get a sonogram. My name is flowing up and down the Ave like dollar vans. Fam, my syrup is make-believe. If a lot for in Morocco, I'm packing this tray of cheese. And the purpose of passing, I'm stabbing these fake MCs. The sharp, I'm making a bleed. Got half of them make-believe. I come from a place of peace, but they only respect the violence. You get arrested for domestic silence. Rappers is vampires, we the likers. Even the fighters, no match against attacks from the conqueror lions. Bring it together like a high fixed lies. Testing my patience, never stop because my parents have never had a vacation relocating. Looking at places along the ocean, smoking trees under trees of shady as rap promoters calamities. Flash catastrophe, added apostrophe. Your whole philosophy is mediocrity, atrocities committed in the name of owning property, monopolies. That's my
Bars. How many? So this is bars. I say this, you know, just off top. A lot of bars. You know, the song 4 minutes, but that's like all bars, no hook. That's like a 32 for him, a 32 for him. We gonna see. Is it gonna just be all bars, no hook, no BS? Like what do we have in store? Track number 3, Sweetheart, Sweet Hard, Sweet Odd.
Chastity all locked up. Feelings linger, but the finger all rocked up. I drop a jewel like your niece name. Breaking up all the bed frames to the police came.
So, order jewels like the police came. It sounded like he proposing to a girl, or he gave her the ring. I think that's what he's trying to convey there. I feel like it's gonna be a song for the chicks. Let's see.
Marcus the cargo is all the stardust that we spark up. They say the target is vegan chicks with the tofu. It's hard though, just to shit the gangsters smoke too. You taking up all the spaces left in my heart. Now I'm waking up to a world breaking apart. You trust the papers to say I'm known for breaking the hearts. Has God forsaken us because it's worth it, he's making it hard. When we make love, you speak in color, shoot a canvas on the paintbrush. You get submissive but aggressive when you say something. Poking like a needle under skin when you take blood. These other chicks, man, they're faking in the lace front. Eyes is the window to the soul, but it's caked up. Sad face climbing, but they cover it with makeup. They keep hating cause the good fortune.
He says eyes is the window to the soul, but they caked up. Got her face beat, you know what I mean? Beat with makeup, bro. Like no domestic violence. Come on, man.
Favor us. You hear this beat like
Madlib for sure.
For simple love. Said the other, have you ever been noble enough? But never mind, clever fool, I love you still. It's a for your tender clutch trying to crush my will. See, it's the moments like these you remember to breathe. Forget the scenery and remember to flee. Forget the magic, remember to sleep. Soft cloaks, dangerous charms, and the truth too wide for the blinds to hide. Finding solace in the thought that the light is not afraid of the dark. That part, the kiss light a spark. That's art. But don't be confused. You won't put me to the screws. Bay-do or bay-do, leave the sun and moon. Even what's fresh is nothing new. Feeling great. How are you? Sweetheart, sweetheart, sweetheart.
So Mos Def, Yasin and Bay. I'll say this. The way Mos delivering his rhymes, and this is a part of his appeal, but just the delivery is not giving much like emotion. It's not like you could just listen to his verse and catch what he's saying unless you really listening. Like he's not really giving much emotion on it. He's delivering the bars. The rhymes is good and he's saying something. It's not like he's just rhyming words, but the delivery makes the bars and makes his rhymes come across like very abstract. And to my ear, since it's been so long since I've heard Mos Def rap, it's gonna take me a while to get used to that. But I feel like as we get towards the end of this album, I'll be able to catch more of his bars. Cause Talib, I'm hearing what he's saying, but Mos Def is like, I gotta listen a little deeper. Track number 4, my favorite band. Oh, on that last song, track number 3, I like how they put Talib first, cause I feel like Mos Def came first, those first 2 songs. So I like how they switched it up there. Track number 4, my favorite band.
God Almighty, how you used to torture me. I was very.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, yo. Turn me up, vocals up a little bit more. And give me a little wet me up. You keep all of this. It's raw, it's good, it's beautiful. I love it.
Low-key Madlib beat.
This is for my favorite band of human beings. The faithful, the graceful, the tragic, and the classic. The evidence of things unseen, the book of life, the mansions of the moon, the bones of fit on, recently discovered, and everything but no. The doubters doubts about it, never made it untrue. We on life, the gift, part peace, part pressure. Can't remember how you came or when the bend or how you exit from the start. The only thing certain is the end. Promise to all and none know not when. Heartbreak from yesterday and fret for tomorrow. I leave you now filled with anxiety and hollow. If you pray, don't worry. If you worry, don't pray. My homie told it to me just the other day. From the tall castle walls to the mean peace streets. I hope you get what you want and that you want what you need. I mean, life is beautiful, even when the world is wide. So much beauty we forget to be reminded that you could be anywhere and find it. Try it. You promise I'm not lying.
He said, so much beauty, we need to be reminded you could be anywhere and find it. Try it. So that's true. You could just be like me, sitting in the car doing this review and just looking at how the wind hit the trees or how the sun reflect off the trees and the shadows, and even like sometimes I'll be in traffic or I'll be on the freeway that's up here and the other freeways are down here. I'm like on the overpass. And I'm just like, man, look at all this man-made, like look how structured this is. Or if you ever sat like on a mountain and look down on the city, you'll notice how like the streets and everything is like very graphically intact. Everything is like the lines on the road are very straight and they're deep, and you're like, wow, this is very thought out. So yeah, beauty in everything. Sometimes we need to be reminded, and you should try it. You can find beauty in anything if you want to. So yeah, let's finish this up. I think Mos Def is only on this song.
Try it. You can find it. Try it. You can find it. Try it.
I was
Okay. So we're halfway through track number 5. The main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing.
On about it.
I wonder if Talib will have his last song, his only song, since Mos Def had the last song.
Automatic as a meditation. Automatic as a trail of tears. I write this way, try and feel. The road so dark, be the light. Shed the light into the dark road. The light is not afraid, that part. Gang, variation theme team. The local dream time always.
No idea what he's talking about yet.
Just on Spectrum Road. From the rivers of the strong rail. Sense over sensation. Sweating on a hot template.
Like the keys.
Tiny cell panorama. Silence of the clarion call. Waveforms, bird songs. Recognition is invitation.
Not only do I not understand what he's talking about, when I do hear what he's saying, certain words I just don't understand what he's saying. So throw that in the comments if you also had this issue.
Make sure thanks again, report the work. Not for free freedom. How you mean? Ask yourself. Look to everything that you desire. Look at the condition that it puts you in. Do the honest math, pass the figures. Pass the fixes, friendly neighbor. Freshest labor, Mary's native. Local time, all ages. Forever is a current event. Life on this side is quick. Trade trick, sorcerer, insecure, synonym. Frankenstein trying to get it strange. An ancient source matter strange enough. I heard Dilla say turn it up. I heard him twice when he said it first. And that's automatic.
Okay, Mos Def, you spat a verse. I don't really know what you was talking about. Trailer park trash can't trap house.
Trailer park, church, gang, trap house. Starlight, all black, everything. TMT, white supremacy. CMC.
TMT.
CMC.
TMT.
CMC.
TMT, the main thing.
TMT.
TMT. What's white supremacy? Yikes.
Mental illness. We bring the noise, we break the gentle stillness. The trap door in the city is cat core. We with the shit, no need for the back and forth. I'm sure of that. Get into it. The belief you're superior to the darker races just means you inferior, live in darker places. God's amazing, we artists, this ain't a product placement. Huh? Love is a spiritual technology. I give it up to God when they clap for me. I love to give credit where the credit due. It's beautiful, it's the struggle faced by the destitute. We celebrate diversity with carnivals and festivals. White supremacy automatically going against us. Huh? The third eye is the point of entry. Huh? Automatic like a reply. From a hipster, automatic as a point of sister. Huh? Try to conquer us with the pestilence. Huh? This is common as black excellence. Huh? They rewarded for mediocrity. Huh? I ain't begging for my equality. No. Too big to fail. Grab the bull by the horn to wag the dog by the tail. The OGs is in jail. The millennials is for sale. Am I dreaming to do what demons have? Tentacles and scales, huh? Automatic, causes static. This is trouble.
Okay, so apparently that song was about white supremacy. What Talib say? He said, we're gonna see how good I am at remembering bars. He said something, the thought that you think that you're superior than a darker race means you just live in a darker place. So basically saying what he said in the beginning of the verse, that white supremacist ideology is mental illness. Track number 6, Yonders. I'm gonna try to save my thoughts for the end of this album. Yeah, I'm gonna try to save that. Track number 6, Yonders.
I think we should test the waters.
I think that was the first hook that we got on the album so far, though. Automatic.
I've heard of fortunes made on this. Seems dangerous. So is anything worth doing?
Shots fired. You say your block is like the wire. I am not inspired. Real G's try to stop the violence. They're not inspired.
He said, you say your block is like The Wire? Classic show, The Wire.
And the living food deserts lacking proper diets. I start a riot every time I voice the unheard. Rhyming in the rough till the diamond got unearthed. On earth like the boy got some nerve. White liberals feigning concern. We born in killer hospitals with doctors who would abuse us. Carry box cutters, there was other popular uses.
MLK Hospital, aka Killer King, King Drew. It's known as Killer King because folks passed away in there. Like, well, they probably shouldn't have.
The hardware store, $1.50 went a long way. Fat cash for the Krylon paint. Wait, you feel it?
This beat sounds like It sounds like another Madlib beat. What's that beat? I think Talib Kweli might have been on there.
Froggy then leap like amphibians. Evolutionary, this ape you send me in. Revolutionary and fly the cloud city and Superman and man wearing capes like Calrissians. Toxic, see how they market and carcinogens. Got them, African dancing like amphibian. Jamaicans to the Haitians to Puerto Ricans, Dominicans. Trinis and the Bajans, cause Brooklyn like the Caribbean. The first trip, I get it straight from the source now. Gentrification, the neighbors is getting tossed out. My crew is all city, your name just got crossed out.
Now I lease the phone style. January 32nd, lead whole call style.
32nd.
God, happy birthday, now calm down. Snot, bubble, trouble, gun bullets get walked out. Brush your teeth, study your art, baby, master them on. Put them on their ass like they gotta try pamp on. Tell Satan he's a liar and a dummy. I would do it, but he run every time he smell me coming. Man, cause God and beautiful babies love me. Yeah, I make his favorite suit look bummy. Black and comely, yummy. Guava jelly all across his tan tummy. They feel it even when when they can't touch me. Stunning, they say he nutty, buddy, they can't tell me nothing. It's a heart-rending work of staggering, fun-crushing. Scarface chainsaw, Miami gag drapes drawn. Halloween egg yolk, mustard gas, and they face off. Frankenstein at Town Square, the lady caught a seizure. He had the nerve to perm the horse, say they made his weed from. Yuck, you suck, I don't. They know boogeyman, weather camp sucker, you stay home. Icy roads, school closed, way out, way raw, way warm, way cold, yonders. Yonders.
So I really like that beat again because it reminds me of that Madlib beat. Talib Kweli was on, I want to say. I can't remember the name of it. I'm sure someone will comment it or look to see where it's sampled from and where else it's been used. Mos Def, he was, or Yasin Bey, he was audible on that song. You could hear him clearly, okay? So he can do it. Track number 7, Supreme Alchemy.
I'm told let me play this.
Gotta celebrate life.
Ooh, nice jazzy feel on this.
Tribute, celebrate, and commemorate. Yeah. At the crib, we listen to Madlib. High tech, Dilla beat tapes, and now I said Supreme Alchemy, refined chemistry, divine energy, we defined by our memories. On the days that I wish they took me instead of Beverly, I remember Rhapsody reminded me the life's ahead of me.
Rhapsody.
I dropped the 9 sequiturs to bomb executives. You'll always be the winner if you decide what the metric is. Control the game, don't be the game or the predator. Me, myself, and I, such a formidable competitor. Descendant of a king, I got niggas in my bloodline. A true king is fighting with the soldiers on the front line when it's crunch time. Sometimes his words can be unkind. Handing the marching orders like I'm Dr. Lee at drumline. One band, one sound when we combine. Most rap is just a joke, it's all setups and punchlines. I couched it in a verse, it's about as comfy as the confines of a prison cell. We're living well as a small ray of sunshine. Supreme Alchemy, that ain't what the reverends say. I never hesitate to show compassion, cause that's the key to heaven's gate. To reach it, they self-medicate. The voices on my radioactive, like yellow cake, but hella fake. Watch the date when you can meditate and focus on ideas, cause belief you can't legislate or regulate. Always on time, my faith is never late. So before every meal, the prophet said it's grace, celebrate. We pay tribute and commemorate. When you know your self-worth, you give thanks for your fellow greats. Celebrate, escaping from the industry to get away. Seen the same kind of fake to turn doomlay to middle face. Celebrate, when you slow down, we accelerate.
Alright, so I don't know who's gonna really catch that bar. He said, what did he say? Seen the same type of fate that turned Doomlay to metal face. That's a bar about MF Doom. Doomlay being his real name, RP Doom. He turned into Doom after one of his close peoples died. I believe it was his brother. So he says, like, yo, we've been through real hard stuff, like the type of stuff that turned Doomlay to metal face. Metal face Doom, MF Doom. So yeah, I don't know if you caught that bar, go ahead. Show some love.
Every day we need some yellow tape. Celebrate, we elevate and we innovate. Diversify, way more than your boss, we don't assimilate.
Okay. Yeah, so that was hard. And I guess that's Talib's solo song. Mos Def had a solo song. I believe that was track number 4, my favorite band. That was nice. Track number 8, Frequency, featuring Black Thought. So, Black Thought verse always welcome.
I rep the few that could sell you their life story in 2 acts. From New Jack to he who would find glory and knew that.
6 minutes.
Started in the trap, freestyling over the 2-track. When I was realizing my chronicle, where was you at? I'm true black, since with the label, now where the fruit at? My true black, from white to light skin to the blue black. We traveled in the time when the world ended. I flew back to an open door and saw a culture deeper than the ocean floor. Then I came to know which chord and which dependence overture and do for self. So know your
overture.
Lord, 9 times out of 10 ain't worth the paper they wrote it on. They'll try to beat us, they will never defeat us. Attack thought leaders as black warriors descend into darkness like black Orpheus. The stars of the story is back. Y'all see his word. We touching everything that moves. It's like you getting bombed on at the show Improved. From an era before the views became confused comes an American gangster slash Langston Hughes. And when I step into a place, they creates the mood. When I give a dissertation, we make the news. All my team do is win, cause we hate to lose. The stars say it's you again. Let me make some room. I don't relate to fools. They focus on the vision. They all going to hell and just swear you going with them. Not just to visit, cause they're in a mental prison. Existing isn't living. I pray that you know the difference. If you're trying to go the distance, liberate your mind. Your soul won't follow it. Ain't far behind. As long as you're not hollow, it ain't hard to find. I personally transcend space all the time.
Ooh, transcend space, time, all the time.
Like in hindsight, your songs is nursery rhymes like three blind mice. You a Klondike looking brown, but take a bite, you probably find white. What the real sword provide you with the highlights. Never be prepared for what we facing if you scared of confrontation. They'll never hear what you saying if you bring fear to the conversation. These abominations, abomination, and murder entire populations. Put them in camp, say it's meant to enhance their focus and concentration. I'm saying, when people tell you who they are, you should believe them. It's heartless how they treat them, and it's garbage that they eat, and regardless of what they feed them, they still starving for their freedom. Like they ravaged, the devils be terrified of God for a reason. You could be savage as a heathen.
Yeah, and then what?
Atheists and foxholes. Took your alignment like a New York City pop.
Your alignment like a New York City potholes. He says it ain't no atheists in foxholes. So a foxhole, and I know this because of my Billy Woods hiding places review. So yeah, the foxhole is like a place in wartime that you take for cover. So he's saying like when you in that foxhole and you got them bullets with them, like ain't no atheists in there. Everybody praying to God, bro. So Talib, he sneaked like an extra syllable, extra word in there as he's rhyming, and it still be perfectly on flow. It's not even an off-kilter flow. It's still perfectly on flow, even though he's throwing them extra words in, which is technically impressive and sound.
Since it's not knows, son was a dreamer like he Evato. Running with monster schema as he chronicled the cockroach when it got most. Created the classic, that's how they got close. Open for the rooster, kept the bar closed. Son was nice with the bars though. Just a crack that we trafficking like we narcos. Got us all the way up like my stock go when I pop off like the firearm. The queen kept in the purse like the hot sauce. Till my accountant hit the broker with a stop loss cause I got cost to consider. Don't be bitter cause you was listening and not ghost.
He said to my accountant, hit the stop loss, because I got losses to consider. Stop loss in stocks or in crypto, that's when you set a price like, yo, if this hit this price, we selling it. So that way when you go to sleep, when you wake up, if you're not paying attention, even if there's a crash in the market, if you say, yo, my stop loss is 48, we have 50. If that shit go to 48, it's gonna automatically trigger a sale. So that way, if the price drop all the way from 50 to 35, your stop loss was at 48. So you good. You know what I mean? You can buy back lower. So yeah, stop loss. If you do stocks, if you do crypto, you gotta know what that is.
Get your ass about the throne, cause it is not yours and you know it. Evacuated what Black Thought and Blackstar created. Belong to 215 Entertainment and Blackstar Incorporated, cause we ain't playing. We defied and melt your plastic operation. The ancestors proud of us cause we the catalyst for mass decarceration.
Bismillah, reversing the misfortune by moving forward. Every direction is determined by intention. Life is a school for all of us without exception. 24/7 seminars are in session. Some serious studious, some class clowns. The reality like gravity shut that ass down. They laugh now and cry later and longer. They told me ain't nothing wrong without some water. Look, we sacrificed for what we needed to want it. If it was righteous, exact, or was out of order. Everything is not for sale. Everybody pay a price. You can run away and not escape. That's the way of life. Nobody makes it out alive. Wow. Nobody ever really dies. Ain't it crazy how the contrasts coincide? Ain't it strange how I'm amazed, but I'm not surprised. They say that they don't understand it, but it's not a lie. And indeed you understand, and it's not required. Cause as long as the soul responds and you feel a vibe, don't trouble your mind, it's quite alright. More will be revealed in time. Thanks for being with us. Ciao for now.
Still got 2.5 minutes.
High frequency champion sound.
Champion sound. That's Dilla Madlib.
Yes, it's all. Feel free, indeed.
Best verses between Black Thought and Talib Kweli.
Way up above, rockin', Lord.
Okay, Mos Def, what is he doing? I don't know. Still got 2 minutes. What's going on? No more verses? Alright, yeah, no more verses. Okay. I feel like this is gonna be a little unfair to Mos Def because, again, like I said earlier, Mos Def's verses are gonna require a second listen for me. Maybe for you, you catch what Mos Def say, and maybe Talib Kweli, maybe you gotta give him a second listen. But Talib Kweli, even though I'm not catching like every metaphor, I'm catching a lot of it. I'm hearing them. I'm not like physically reacting to everything because I want the music to play. But Mos Def is just a little bit more difficult to understand. Not even just on a complexity level, just like some of his deliveries and his flows on certain songs. So like on that past song, I got what Thought and Talib was saying. For Mos Def, he's speaking more so kind of almost in, I don't want to say riddles, but he's speaking more to be it's like reading a book, you know what I mean? You can read the words, but then sometimes to really understand what's going on, you gotta like really like sit and focus and read it. So yeah, even though I say the best verse between Black Thought and Talib, it's a little unfair to Mos Def because I'm not getting all of it. So anyways, track number 9, we have No Fear of Time featuring Yummy Bingham.
No Fear of Time.
Yummy Bingham was on Food and Liquor. Lupe Fiasco. 5 minute song. They put all the long songs on the back.
Run away, that's the plan. Live above the grave, none is safe. I see the pain on a mother's face, a ton of grace. It's what she showed as they took away her firstborn. She didn't break, she didn't look away because of rape. They said her life wasn't valuable, but that was fake. They said her womb create capital, but that was rape. They say because she lacked it, it's impossible to be racist, but they assume that racism is logical. We know better. We know medals, no rose petals, hiding in the shadows like Wesley Snipes and Mo Better. They play Impression Olympics looking for gold medals. We don't settle.
You know, a long time ago, being crazy meant something. Nowadays, everybody's crazy.
On. Keep on.
Nice horns, violins.
No fear of time. Float on. Float.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Nice, nice.
From the ancient future, a fresh fossil, a piece of the buried gospel that the earth refused to swallow. A seed grown.
All right, so you know I got that. You said a message from the ancient future. Oxymoron, ancient future. A fresh fossil. A fresh fossil. Okay, another oxymoron. How could a fossil be fresh? Rewind it a little bit.
From the ancient future, a fresh fossil, a piece of the buried gospel that the earth refused to swallow. A seed grown to a tall tree, long sleeves, ripe fruit leaning off the leaves, warm breeze, live from the summit of the incline. And this has been everything beside a short ride. Marks of greatness, battle scars and bruises, sceneries of clarity, clashes of confusion, live from the summit of the incline. And this has been everything beside a short climb. We done survived and thrived in while others have died in. Best die, do or die, so do is what I did. Get it on, get her done. Another one, banging man, libertum. You can feel the difference. Where they get their rhythm from? The tipping point, TOP, Blackstar, reconvene, Boulevard, Brain Green. That Kings County keep creating kings who make amazing and creative things. So give thanks for the elegant raw, the elemental is sharp. God give us the design and we assemble the ark and just
okay. That might be my favorite Mos Def verse on here.
Keep on.
Gorgeous violins.
No fear of time. That's the promise, not a threat. Check.
It's a little ukulele.
Everybody had to think about what was possible for a black artist, you know, within the international, the mainstream scene. And I mean, and that opening was there because of hip hop.
I wanna thank you for helping me reach the understanding.
Doors cracked open a little bit. The people downtown were looking for some new energy, and they were already feeling it from just the presence of kids from Brooklyn.
I wanna thank you for helping me reach the understanding. Yeah.
Being downtown, you know, being in the East Village, they had the same kind of impact that the jazz cats had.
I wanna thank you for helping.
They grabbed onto it.
Alright. So y'all know I'll be looking for the verses. Little outros like that. Okay, I feel you. Next listens, subsequent listens, I'm gonna listen to that and all that, but I'll be trying to get through the review. So outro, track number 10. It's called Mineral Mountain, featuring Black Thought, bonus track. So Black Thought, yet again. Let's get Black Thought and Madlib, Streams of Thought Volume 4. Let's do that. Okay. So I already know this beat. This is on Madlib's album last year with Fortet, which I did a reaction on. Vinyl of the week, I have that vinyl. The beat is called The New Normal. So, yeah. I only heard the instrumental, so it's gonna be nice to hear people actually rapping over it. And Mos Def, Black Thought, Talib, yeah, tight.
Let's hear it, let's hear it.
Refresh j'ai compris. Le temps qui passe là, avançons. You recognize it, but I flipped it. Okay, you go. Listen, V-E-Y-G-U-I, get in his bag to make Ali in his prime seem shy. Don't pardon me for harboring hubris. See, get chopped out, religious students. Many arose, some pass, some fell. False must perish, only the truth prevail. Don't even put it on the scale away. Off the chart, too heavy for the scale to say. But God's grace, we are able to shape time and space. I'm back in style, form away. What the eagle told us, power. The clothes ain't the problem. Two balls to dollar. Stronger than the dollar. Hold tight with the light.
What do you say? What the Eagles told who? The crows ain't the problem?
Vision beyond sight, flow, what depth don't kill.
This is deep.
On life, on fire, going big on it, been on fight, power, standing like they got bad jamming. Boom. Tight. Hype. Bow tight, but yes, sharp. It's here to be. Born free, unique. Complete, shot sing. Never dream.
Sometimes I'm not forget, koof, the eighth light shine bright when my brothers get in the booth. Make sure the space where you thinking is safe is trigger proof, cause soon to make telling the truth. Mental abuse, all these hams and real rappers stay stuck in the loop. Only boring people get bored, they got nothing to do. I'm a legend but still spit like I got something to prove. With bullet points like a rapper with a gun in the booth. I'm bound as silent as the violence that the summer produced. That make us grow up so fast, it got us running from youth. James Brown found the boots of a man that was hung by a noose. I put him on to walk a day in his shoes, playing the blues. Keep eyes on the prize, it's all saloons. Paying your rent at the Fool's Paradise. It's hard to move. We finna kick it, hear the drum and get wicked like Party Crews. Took out the Bishop like Q, so they told me I got the juice.
Bishop Q, Juice. It's a movie with Tupac, Omar Epps. Light work. Hey, Black Thought, what you gonna do here?
Miracle. My history, what can I say? It ain't perfect. It ain't on Wikipedia, you can't search it. The thing about graffiti is it ain't cursive. If it don't make you feel away, it ain't worth it. The force I'm against lost common sense. The boss right hand lost dominance. From not acknowledging its all promises. The test resulted in a false positive. I've been met with a lot of flames and came through it. Thought it never come to this until it came to it. We try to change the game, then it changed you. It's just a few that really know the dealer though. James do it. I'm not one of us, I'm a sum of us. We're waiting for the dough to come and punish us. For anthems, we get pigeon peas and plants and damn. Now we running from the sun, what's become of us? It's just it's to the beat.
Alright.
Unique.
That was Blackstar, Madlib, No Fear of Time. Mos Def, aka Yummy Talib Kweli, and guest appearance by Black Thought. So I have to say that was good. The latter part, tracks I say 4 to 5 and forward, was stronger than the intro. The intro for me was kind of started, I wouldn't say slow, because it started like all bars, like bars. We didn't get a hook until like track number 3 or so, or yeah, maybe I'm mistaken. But I feel like some of the better songs are on the second part of the album. Supreme, Alchemy, that last track, Mineral Mountain. I'll say just off top, there's nothing really too memorable about this. And what was that song with that beat that I really like? I think it was Yonders. Yeah, and Yonders, that's one of my favorite songs. Well, I'll go favorite songs first. Track 6, Yonders. Track 7, Supreme, Alchemy. And track number 10, Mineral Mountain. Off top, nothing really too memorable about this project. I feel like that's large in part due to there being like really no focus on chorus or hooks or song structures. It's just Mos Def and Talib and Black Thought just rapping, you know, which is fine. That's completely fine. But because of that, nothing really sticks. Talib shined on this. Talib Kweli still sounds like rare form. Like, he still sounds like very focused. Mos Def did his thing. If you like the melodic Mos Def, if you like even rapping, Mos Def was spitting on here. For me, I'm not gonna catch or be able to properly judge what Mos was saying on here on one listen. I caught a good amount of it, but also a good amount of it went over my head on one listen. So I'll be revisiting that. Overall, good. Now, this isn't like the Madlib projects a lot of us have come to expect, like a Mad Villainy or like, you know, the Medicine Show albums where the tracks are bleeding into one another. It's like a continuous like boom boom. It's like thematic. It feels like here Mos Def and Talib Kweli, Blackstar, they kind of went and just picked, you know, which beats they wanted from Madlib and kind of pick and chose beats, as opposed to Madlib having a theme and creating a theme with them and sitting with them and each other, them picking beats and Madlib doing the transitions, which gives those Madlib projects that feel that it has. This didn't feel like that, which explains why they have that New Normal beat on there from an album Madlib did last year. They was probably listening to beats and I was like, yo, let's do this. Like, this is a hard beat. So I mean, that's just what I get. So because of that, it kind of loses some of its appeal as a Madlib project, because that's like a signature Madlib thing. Like, you can listen to the whole thing front to back without any lyrics on it, and it just sounds like almost like you're watching a TV show or something. So that just takes one thing away, a special signature thing that Madlib does. Other than that though, the beats were nice. I like the horns and the violin. I believe that was on track number 9. Let me hear that again.
They said a won't create capital, but that was rape. To say because she lacked it is impossible.
Yeah, I like that. You know, and in terms of content, we just heard that Talib Kweli bar. It's heavy content. They're talking about like white supremacy, this and that. And that white supremacy song, which is track number 5, the main thing is the main thing is the main thing. Or the main thing is to keep the main thing, or whatever. Very random. Feels random and randomly placed, because I feel like that song was like the first, when they first talking about the ideology, and then after that they didn't stop talking about it. But yeah, lyrically intact. The beats are nice. My favorite beat is probably track number 9 or track number 10. Also, like, because I like on track number 9, I like those violins, those horns. And Yonders, it reminded me of, I believe it's a song called True Champs or True something. I want to say maybe Strong Arm Steady is on the song and Talib Kweli is on the song, but it's certainly Madlib. I'm sure someone will put it in the comments. So yeah, man, to keep this nice, short, and concise, if I had to rate this on one listen, I guess about 3.5 stars. But again, one listen reviews, these aren't like my other, or one listen reactions rather, these aren't like my full-fledged album reviews where I can sit and, you know, bust the album down after a week, 2 weeks, and multiple listens, different environments. This is one listen. So obviously I wasn't even catching everything on here. So take the rating 3.5 stars with a grain of salt. It's good to hear Mos Def still in good form. Mos Def is still good on here. I just couldn't catch everything. but he doesn't sound like washed or old or outdated. He's still like, when you listen, okay, he still got it. And Talib Kweli for sure. Like Talib Kweli sounds right on step with how he was on the first Blackstar album. And Madlib beats, can never get tired of those. But I would have liked to see like one of this project in Madlib's signature style. But hey, we got Blackstar and Madlib, so can only complain so much. Are we gonna get Black Thought and Madlib? Streams of Thought 4? I don't know. But this is a nice little precursor to whatever Madlib may do next. So yeah, anyways, be sure to subscribe if you have not already. And this is top5rapwebsite.com. Peace.